Greetings, and welcome back to the MCOC Encyclopedia. Today we'll be taking a look at the freshly buffed Northstar. Is he just for long-form content, or can he be used for questing now? Let's find out. As always, we'll be starting out in Realm of Legends before moving on to Labyrinth and a bit of Act 8 as well. This has been recorded on the Kabam official MCOC PC beta. It's not out yet, I just have early access to it. Please don't use emulators or anything similar, or you may well get banned if you want to play on PC. This is a rank 2, no synergies, no boosts, no recoils, Northstar, and I like him a surprising amount. He's a relatively simple champion to play, but you will get a lot out of him. I personally find that he's quite a slow champion to get going because he is a ramp-up champion, but once you've built to nearly 3 bars, suddenly the sparks start flying. That was a seriously powerful special 2, and now we're going for our special 1, Winter Soldier's at 54% health, and now he's down to about 36, so that was, well over 100k just from his sort of first special 1, and then another special 1, and Winter Soldier's already down to 11% health. He was a little bit slow to build to that special 3, but once you get there, he really does go quite well, and that ramp goes up and up and up as the fight goes on. That was, 54 something seconds? To show him without class advantage, we have this Captain Marvel. Northstar does have the extended combo, so he has 3 hits on his medium attacks and 2 hits on his light attacks, giving him what can feel quite a clunky combo, but you'll get used to it pretty quickly. When striking the opponent, Northstar has a chance to build his reverb charges, which is the third passive across that we currently have 6 of. He also has his momentum, which is his first passive, and his speed burst, which is his middle passive. That speed burst starts on cooldown, and once it goes all the way around, you can dash in and throw a special attack to activate it, like this. When you do that, you'll get a variety of effects, but the most important one is that your specials cost less power to throw. You can see on that special 2, we also converted all of our reverb passives into the now sort of turquoise green actual reverbs, and that's what's giving us the red damage on every hit. Our special 1 can give us prowess as well. I believe you have a chance to gain 1, and then on crits you gain more. You can also gain pauses off your special 1, which we can see we've got 15 at the moment, going down, now we have 14. Those expire 1 at a time, but whilst we have at least 1, all of our reverbs and our prowess are paused, which is great. So we can just continue to spam special 1s. There we go. That was a non-class advantage fight, and that was, 1 minute 16, so a little bit slower, but Northstar is a ramp-up champion, so let's see how that ramp goes. In this fight, we do have White Magneto pre-fight, just so we can bypass the Labyrinth Limber. It will give us a little bit more damage, but you'll see damage is not something he is lacking in this fight. I did record this fight quite early on, and I think, given time, I would have actually discovered the power of Northstar's heavy attack. It does absolutely nothing, but it is significantly faster to throw than his basic combo, meaning you can build power quite quickly. I wouldn't use it when starting the fight because you want lots of hits to try and build your reverb passives. We have 11, and given that they are RNG based, I want to get as many as possible. But we're just about to start our first cycle here, so just got to bait out the special from Old Man Logan, dash in, special 2, here we go. You see that didn't consume that much power, we still have plenty to throw a special 1, and even right off the bat, we've thrown one special 2, one special 1, Old Man Logan is down to 84% health. Remember, he's got 1.5 million health, so we've done about 200,000 damage, and we've barely really got started. Here we go, so we can bait his heavy, going again. We're going to be throwing another special 1, because our pauses are running out, so here we go. More prowess and reverb together give a significant amount of damage. Northstar is an excellent damage multiplier. The more you can increase his attack, the more red damage he gains, so he double dips. Old Man Logan is nearly at half health, but this fight is basically 2/3 done. We're actually not far off finishing. We have so many pauses now, and a lot of reverb passives, that's the 11 ones that are in grey, now 12, that I'm going to build back to special 2. We've got plenty of pause time to do it, and spamming heavies now would have been a great idea, but also our speed burst has run out, so we want to build back to our special 2, so we can activate that again. You can trigger it on the special 1, but I prefer to trigger on special 2, but watch the damage now. Old Man Logan had 40% health when we threw that, and now he's down to 10. That was well over 500,000 damage on that special 2 with ease, and now we're just going to throw a special 1, and that closes the fight out with huge amounts of overkill. Once Northstar gets going, the damage is very, very impressive. Use the first speed burst cycle to build, and the second to go nuts. 2 minutes for 1.5 million health on a ramp-up champion is very, very good. This is 8.1.4, I think, can't remember. But what I want to look at is, yes, Northstar is a ramp-up champion. He is good in those longer fights. If you want to see some impressive stuff with a rank 3 Northstar, go check out B McGee's channel. I'll link it down below. But he has got some Necropolis solos and so on showing that when Northstar gets going, the damage really gets going. Like, really gets going. But what about in sort of regular questing content? Well, we're going to go for something a bit similar. You might not believe me again, but this fight is half done. Night Thrasher here can trigger his Unstoppable every now and again. Well, that's the node, not Night Thrasher. But we get a nice intercept there, throw our special 2, and not much is happening, but this is a special 1 path. So we throw a heavy attack there to knock them down, and now we have 2 momentum whenever we throw our special 1. We'll get a passive slow on the opponent, so it doesn't even matter if he goes Unstoppable anyway, but all of Night Thrasher's health just disappears there. Northstar is an excellent damage amplifier. This increases the damage of his special 1, and given that we increase the damage of his special 1, that also increases the damage of all of the red bursts. So if you double the damage of his special, that also doubles the red burst, allowing him again to double dip. This is 8.1.1 Blade, this is a special 2 boost path. We aren't the best champion for this fight, because every time we make contact with Blade, we have a chance to put those traumas on ourselves, and those really hurt if you get hit with 10 of them. And given the fact we have a 13 combo, it's not ideal, but he'll show that he works absolutely fine for this path. Again, this is a special 2 boost, so we'll see. Again, Northstar is a damage amplifier here. A bit like Red Hulk, if you've seen the Red Hulk video. So now we've just got to wait for his buff immunity or debuff immunity to go away so we can parry him, trigger the node. There we go. Try again. There we go. Dash in. Special 2. He was at 80% health. And now he isn't. That is the sort of damage you get out of Northstar when he's fully ramped. That wouldn't be surprising to see when he's max ramped at all. So here we are in 8.3.4, I think, so we're pushing deeper into Act 8. This Massacre first fight on the path. Again, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. All of Northstar's damage is physical damage, and this is a physical damage boost path. On a medium ending combo, you can see Northstar also inflicts that armor break on the opponent. That is a very special armor break. It's not very big, but it lasts a while. But it also means that the opponent's crit resistance is set to 0. This is basically designed to annoy Killmonger, because he has very high crit resistance, and armor breaks also shut down a lot of his kit as well. So you can see that was a huge special 2, dealing several 100,000 damage, but for some reason... Oh no, we got power drained, because we also have power drain on this path, meaning that we can't quite take advantage of our speed burst exactly as we'd like to, but again, he closes out with relatively little issue. Doing these sort of Act 8 fights in easily under a minute is really quite good. This is 8.1.3, I think, Aegon. We've got Power Shield whilst the iron is hot, and so on. Whilst the iron is hot means that if we hit Aegon when we're in his corner, we get prowess, and this actually means Northstar's extended combo is really helpful. Every hit gives us a prowess with a max stack of 10, so it normally takes 2 combos. Well, we've got 13 hits on a combo, so it's not going to take us 2. Well, it will if we've got to push him backwards, but you get the idea. Speed Burst has come off cooldown, so you know this fight really isn't... It's not going to last much longer. We've got 6 prowess, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to back up, bait this from Aegon, dash in, drop our Speed Burst, and fireworks. Blam, blam, and the fight's well over. Over 100,000 red burst on every single hit. A huge amount of damage off that special. Massive overkill in that fight. So, there you have some of my thoughts on the buffed Northstar. A very good character now. Not just for longer form content, but also can be used in certain quests as well. I think he's really going to shine in those sort of about 1 million health pool fights if you're sort of got to use him for Eternity of Pain style content, that sort of thing. If you have any questions, please do leave them down below in the comments, and consider joining the Discord server linked in the description. A great place to get specific advice, make suggestions for future video topics, and while I'm awake, I do my best to be there as much as possible. Thank you, and I will see you next time.